think you can raise your hands above your hat rim? A gun you can leave on Mother Earth.
Who is it?
I'll tell you who he looks like. Remember a captain in the 1st Brigade? Name's Colton, ain't it?
And you're Allardyce. Sergeant Hibbert.
Don't you remember me, Captain?
I do indeed. A cold-eyed corporal, given to fondling guns, and a little pathological about officers.
To what do we owe the honor, Captain?
Bartender in Coleytown was telling me about a one-legged man on his way to a town called Paradise. You always did talk a lot when you were in your cups, Monet.
So I did.
You did considerable talking in that saloon. All about an ex-Union Army major named Dictor. You had tracked him down here. You were on your way to kill him. All 3 of you, I gather.
You remember him, Colton? Major Dictor?
Clearly.
Well, then you must also recall that afternoon.
Oh, I do indeed. The time, the place, and the major. I was at Antietam, too. Remember that?
You must remember that a line of 100 men and horses went down like summer wheat that afternoon, while Major Dictor sat on his bed composing commendations to himself.
And Major Dictor came out of the war with 2 medals and a pension. Take a look at the compliment, Colton. Check what we came out of it with.
So, what's the mission, gentlemen? To pay back the debt?
For 90 men murdered, yes, that's right.
Not murdered. Sacrificed. By a bad command. A bad command issued 3 years ago. And all the graves have stones now, and all of them flowers. Let loose. Let loose of it.
That's a hot sun, isn't it, Colton? I can feel it. I have a good sense of feel now. And of taste and of smell. The hearing gets sharp. The hearing gets mighty sharp. Man, what I wouldn't give to have those eyes back again just to see something. A woman's face, you know. The sun going down over a hill. Foam on a glass of beer. Or the Major's face. The Major's face. When he gets hanged, I'd like to see that.
You're invited to the festivities, Captain.
Major John Dictor. This is his daughter.
I should know you, shouldn't I?
You should. We broke bread on occasion, with you sitting and me standing off a few respectful feet to the side.
You served under me.
Briefly. Until Antietam.
Teed him.
I took a spent ball in the shoulder that afternoon, Major. And I had 6 months on my back, wondering just two things: how I survived and how you ever got a commission.
You will hear me out now, sir. Your presence here has neither been solicited, nor is it welcome. I do not know who these three men are. Dregs, probably. Deserters. Some dirty no-accounts. I will not have you here in my headquarters. I will not have you desecrating this place. You hear me? You hear me? I command you to get out of here. All of you. I command you. I want no arguments from any of you.
Right. Who do you think you are? You don't give any commands anymore.
Is this what you want to kill, huh? Well, at least do it imaginatively, gentlemen, colorfully. His daughter is alongside. Give us something to remember you by.
She'll remember us.
Fulfills you, doesn't it, Manet? Doesn't it warm the gut? Now, finally, you can kill an officer.
Maybe 2 officers, if you get in the way.
What's happening?
Hold it.
You want to call it a standoff, Allardyce? You shoot me, I shoot the corporal. That's 2 deaths. Or is there some serious doubt that the major is worth it?
What about it, man, eh?
Right between the eyes, Captain. But if I got any breath left, point me towards Dictor. I want to be able to see him when he gets it.
How about a bargain, Hibbard?
I'm listening.
You're dead set on justice. All right, let's put justice to the test. Let's have a trial.
Trial? What kind of a trial?
For Major Dictor. You gentlemen can prosecute. I'll defend.
Oh, that is an exceptional idea, Colton. Exception. Witness for the prosecution, Manet. Attorney for the prosecution, Allardyce. You can do the defending, Colton. And since justice is supposed to be blind, I'll do the judging. And the sentencing. Major John Dictor, Army of the Republic. On April 6th, 1862, you ordered an attack on a hill near the village of Antietam. You ordered this attack knowing full well that the objective was impossible, the costs murderous, and the result predictable and foreseeable. As a result of this action, over 100 men were killed or wounded. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Dictor? Mr. Manet and Mr. Allardyce, do you have anything to add?
I got something to add. Just talk about numbers here. Nearly 100 dead. Just numbers. Just arithmetic. This subtract so many, add so many. Mr. Dictor, you weren't there. You were absent. You were swigging hot coffee in your tent, so you missed out. But I'd like to tell you something about those numbers now. I'd like to tell you about that hillside. I'd like to tell you what it's like to have an arm torn out by the roots. I'd like to be able to describe the pain of it, the agony, the torture. When a man suddenly looks across 10 feet of earth, he sees his own right hand, the fingers still moving. So, pleading with you to come and get it.
Go on, Mr. Allardyce.
That's it.
What about you, Mr. Manley?
For a year I was in that bleeding war. I've seen all kinds of death. That afternoon, it was the first time the screams were louder than the cannon. Dictor, I want you to know that this trial ain't my idea. You want to know what I wanted? I wanted you tied between two horses, and each set off in opposite directions. For the first time in my life, I wanted to hear a scream that would make me happy.
You want your leg back, an arm, a pair of eyes? Please, please take mine. I want you to take mine. I want you to kill me. Please, please.
Let's get on with it. All right, is there anything else? Miss Dictor, do you have anything to say in his defense?
A man, any man can make a mistake. He's entitled to make a mistake.
That's right. Any man, any mistake. But this isn't a man, Miss Dictor, and it wasn't a mistake. It was deliberate.
Mr. Colton, say something for my father. Defend him. Do you want to see him dead?
I think the young lady has a point, Mr. Colton. We haven't heard much of a defense.
What kind of defense did you expect, Hib? The man was pre-tried, pre-judged, pre-sentenced. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I can distinguish between reasonable argument and wasted breath. Dictor, you don't have a defense. All you've got going for you is an explanation. And the following, gentleman, is the explanation. Put your head up, Mr. Dictor. Put your head up. How old are you? Dictor. Dictor, you've already been told that it's late in the day. You may never see another sunset, let alone another dawn. Now, as of this moment, I want you to respond. I want you to speak out and keep your head up. I want these gentlemen to hear you. Now, what's your age?
I'm 49 years old.
How long did you serve in the Army?
11 months.
What'd you do before the war?
I ran a dry goods store.
How'd you become an Army major, Mr. Dictor?
Well, I was elected.
By whom?
By the town. We had a home guard, and I was kind of the head of it. The men elected me.
That mean anything to you, gentlemen?
Like what? What's it supposed to mean?
He ran a dry goods store. He didn't train to be a soldier. He was appointed one. Oh, he could measure out a bolt of cloth, but he didn't know a thing about tactics or strategy or about the responsibilities of command, just its privileges. Did you ever see a man die before the war, Mr. Dichter?
No.
You ever fire a gun at another human being?
No.
Ever have to tie up a man's blood vessels to keep him from bleeding to death, cauterize a hole in somebody's body, or sit on a man's chest while they sawed off his leg?
Make your point, Colton. If that's all of it, the court is ready to pass sentence.
This court was ready to pass sentence 1 hour after Antietam.
Make your point, Colton.
The point is that John Dichter couldn't help being what he was any more than the three of you could help losing what you did. A dry goods salesman with a delusion for command, shoved into a uniform and made to lead. Add to that a congenital cowardice, a streak of ego, and with it all a dead sick understanding of his own lack of worth. Then you throw in a war. You give this kind of man a saber and a prerogative, and what generally happens is what happened. He doesn't lead men, he simply sends them. And he doesn't order death either, but his cowardice, his weakness, his fears make it as much cause and effect as the moon and the tide. Miss Dichter, what has your father done since the war?
What has he done? Traveled. He's traveled. We moved from place to place.
Has he worked?
He can't work.
Well, what does he do?
He lays in bed most of the time. He lays in bed trying to sleep. But he can't sleep either. He eats little. He has nightmares. Sometimes I hear him walking around in his room at night. Some nights I hear him crying.
About what?
Just crying. Crying for what he is. And for what he wishes he were. Crying for what he's done. And for what he never did. Just crying.
Well, he's not alone, Miss Dichter. He doesn't have the only tears. And if he has any regrets at all, there are men in this room who can match them. The court doesn't have to deliberate. John Dichter is guilty. And you know he's guilty, don't you? You know it.
The question is, of course, not the guilt, but the sentence. How do you punish a man for this kind of crime?
A rope or a bullet. Is there another way for a man to die?
Don't you know that there's a worse way? A longer way, a way with far more pain and far less hope. Sentence this man to living with guilt. Sentence him to a nightmare that he can't wake up from. Pick out that afternoon of hell and make him relive it. Not just for today and tomorrow, but for all the todays and all the tomorrows. That's the price of butchery, Mr. Hibbert. That's the penalty. But if you hang him, or you put a bullet through him, or you whip them to death. Then you're the butchers. You understand that, don't you? Then you'll be the butchers. Then there'll be another trial, some more guilt, and it'll be endless.
Well, what do you want us to do? Just let him go?
Is that what we traveled 1,000 miles for?
You travel 1,000 miles to make somebody pay for your arm, for your leg, for your eyes. Well, it's being paid for. It's all being paid for. And if you don't understand that, if it doesn't satisfy you, then you're not 3 torn, anguished men. You're 3 animals come out of your holes to do a little killing for pleasure. If you're men, God help you, you'll never be able to live with it.
All right, let him live. Let John Dichter live. Let him live. And may the Lord have mercy on his soul. So deathly sick of this place.
Colton? Thank you.
For what? What am I being thanked for?
For saving my father's life. An act of... call it an act of compassion.
His life. And that's an act of compassion, is it? Well, you tell me that 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, after all of his nightmares and all of your sleepless nights, you tell me then that it was an act of compassion.